The power of comic books compel you. The power of comic books compel you. The power of a pile of comic books compels you. Did you see that? That was such a trip at the Christie Nome here Senate hearing. Holy cow, that was hilarious when that guy dressed as a priest starts quoting The Exorcist. I got a kick out of that. So anyway, this is like this month's comic book store haul. Well, it's the Cary Coatney, actually, the comic book notes diary, whatever. I think this is number 15. Man, what a week! What a week! I both good and part of it very, very, very bad. Just the week that the tragedy of Rob Reiner and family. I can't imagine. It's so there's so many moving parts in this thing. I mean, what's really bugging me is the timeline where the guy goes rents a hotel room, and where did he go back to kill his parents and come back to the hotel room, and how did he get around? Because me and my coworker were debating about it today. Is how because he said that's a hell of a walk from where he was, where Rob Reiner lived, which is like on the cusp of Brentwood and Santa Monica meet, and that hotel, my coworker was saying to me that it's a far walk for someone to go and to rent a room out at 4 o'clock in the morning and rush back up to that house to do the ugly deed. I'm just baffled by the whole thing, and I know people who've met him, who've hung around with him in the circles, and they say he's one of the nicest guys. I just can't understand it, and I hate to say this, but Rob Reiner should have not have insisted on bringing his son to that Conan O'Brien's Christmas party. If you, I don't know, I hear the kid just was not wired right in the head that day. And anyways, the good stuff. Wow. Don't forget the bad stuff, that the Australia incident and the Brown University incident. Yeah, that was awful too. But new media stuff. I'm just gonna quickly. If you're a Pink Floyd fan, you gotta pick this up. This is the 50th anniversary of "Wish You Were Here," and there's so many golden nuggets on this disc. In addition to listening to the album in 4 different ways, quad, 5.1 Atmos, and just original stereo mix from. There is outtakes, crazy amount of outtakes, and a entire live bootleg concert from the LA Sports Arena in 1975, which 2 tracks, "Raving and Drooling" and "You Must Be Crazy," are actually they're actually demos for Animals, which the album was 2 years down the line, and they opened the show with those 2 songs. I gotta listen to this again. It took me 5 hours to get through this, and it's one of their best Atmos mixes, or 5.1 surround sound mix, because the effects, the separation of from back to front, the side to side speakers are just it's just amazing. I got a coworker to buy one of these today. She's told me her dad was she's a big Taylor Swift fan, but I told her about this disc I was listening to. Is my dad's a big Pink Floyd fan, and I didn't know about this, and she went and ordered one, and she's gonna give it to her dad for Christmas. Good on me, huh? I picked this up today. Some of my coworkers was noticing, don't you just watch them on cable? I don't have cable. I have streaming, and I'm not subscribed to AMC Plus. And And they're fun. TV shows are more fun to watch on Blu-ray and DVD anyway. So bought this today. So was commenting on it. Oh, I don't know why. It's one of the worst shows ever. I like this one. I like this one better than the other two. The Dead City and the Ones Who Live, whatever, that one with the flag in it. I like the location shooting and I like the fact that the zombies are everywhere over the world. It's not just confined to Atlanta, Georgia. So this season, the first two seasons were shot in France. I believe this one was shot in Spain. So I'll get to it eventually. Anyway, on to the books. I had a hard time. With the books today. The shop, there's a lot of stuff that was not on my pull. That was supposed to be on my pull list, wasn't pulled. And of course, the shop has got this habit of I don't know. It's just that distributors consider them low tier on the totem pole. They keep getting their Marvels late, and some independents. But I got a big pile here. I was expecting this to drop over $300, but and with missing books, it just came up to $254 with my 25% off. So here's the KO fight books. I thought I was out, but they dragged me back in, and these I'm just gonna concentrate on getting the ones that are connected to the regular DC books that I write. That I read. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. I'll get those one shots. Or Aquaman. So this is a special one shot, one bout. And KO. I didn't realize that KO stands for King Omega. I've been learning some new crap today. So this is that. So I pissed some people off on Bleeding Cool today. Batman 4. 2 people got angry at me. I was just joking around, but the people don't get the Cary Coatney humor or satire that I do. So I how I was raving maybe a couple weeks back when I was going through IDW, and I was like, oh man, another Daredevil, another Godzilla with teaming up with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Vampirella teaming up with Red Sonja, So, and I remember I was going through the solicitations to DC, and I was confused that like a character that looked like Homelander. I didn't really realize it was really Homelander. That the last chapter of this huge mess is going to have Vampirella. It's going to have Red Sonja, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It's going to have Homelander, some members of the boys, some wrestling stars, and this whole multi-universe thing. I said, this is ultimately ridiculous. Cause this is like going too far. This is like these multi-company team-ups go together like peanut butter and borax chocolate-covered ant killer. I mean, and people are like calling, oh, foo you Grinch, you're just devoid. You're some guys that you're just no joy in your life. Okay, but yet I got a pile of 60 plus comics here. There's no joy in my life. Oh, here's Vampirella. This is Batman number 4. Phantom. There's the third Phantom book. Not this. It looks like mid-90s Image Phantom. It's like Rob Liefeld drew this, but I don't think it is him. All right, so Independence pile here. First issue of Doctor Strange. Leaving off, it's still him in Asgard. I guess that's going to be the basis. I guess the miniseries sold pretty well, so they gave him the ongoing series of him. Oh, look, it's Angela. Boy, oh boy. I need her like I need heartburn. Amazing X-Men, some of these are finally ending and going back to their regular scheduled books. Cruel Universe, I'm gonna have fun time going through the boxes and see if I got all these up. Yeah, some books that are missing. There's a lot of Valiants that did not come in. Tales of the Shadow Man. Wonder Woman, I think I can take a break from Wonder Woman after this issue. I think this is the last one that Tom King is writing for. Or he's taking a reprieve. So, Mouse Man. I'm not going to recite those lines again. Superman Unlimited. For some reason Guy Gardner is on there. All right, so someone told me on Bleeding Cool that Dick Tracy is going to go on hiatus and is going to come back with a new storyline. They'll need the book to start #1. Yeah, what was missing from my poll this week was the new Defenders of the Earth miniseries that Dan DiDio wrote. Boy, oh boy. Because he's going to be the resident expert in everything Defenders of the Earth now. Let me see. Conan the Barbarian up $1. Went from $3.99 to $4.99. Don't know if this is a special longer issue or what have you, but don't appreciate it. Conan's getting so big over the Titans done such a spectacular job. They feel they're going to have to raise the rates on them. Catacomb Torment. I'm not sure if I have the 5th issue of this. If not, I have to go out and find it quickly because it's first up in my queue, in my independents. So I need that desperately. Here's another Vampirella. I guess got 2 this month, huh? Where's Vampirella? Yeah, 7 and 8. Okay, two Vampirellas. Yeah, I left like 9 or 10 books left behind from last month, and didn't have the money to afford them. Space Ghost, #6 of Volume 2. Picking up steam. It'll be over. Volume 2 will be over before you know it. Unbreakable X-Men. This was not in my poll. It should have been in my poll. It's a variant edition. Who writes? Why do I have to have this book? Because who writes? Oh, fuck it. It's. I think this is the Gail Simone book that's in place of in Uncanny X-Men. Okay, so this was on the shelf. This should have been pulled for me, but for some reason it was on the shelf. Exo Manowar. Now this one, I'm glad I got this all sorted out. I thought this was supposed to be a special $4.99 battle book like the Superman versus Captain Atom one. It's actually just Aquaman #12. I'm happy. It's a regular sized book, and I'm digging Hawkman versus Aquaman. I love Hawkman. It's one of the I love both characters, Aquaman and Hawkman. I wish someone lit a spark under me one day about these new books that DC are doing, the #1s and stuff. And some guy mentioned Hawkman and the Atom. I go, whoa, I want that. I love Hawkman and the Atom. It's the greatest team up of all time. Green Lantern Corps #11. Hampton. I don't. Maybe after #12, I'll drop this one because it's not being written by Jeremy Adams anymore. I was only reading it because Jerry Adams was writing it as a side piece to the regular Green Lantern title. So here's. Yeah, I know I said last time I was going to back out of this book, but I saw the movie trailer and said, until anticipation of the new movie comes out. Well, I kind of need a Supergirl title to keep me busy till then, right? So there's Supergirl. Eternal Hawk #1 is the amalgamation of the Abomination and the Hawk. I found out, but this is a variant cover edition, and I hate those things. But then I saw Namor on the cover, and you can't say no to Namor. Yeah. What are they advertising? Godzilla? Oh, enough of Godzilla already. Godzilla is like in 3 different companies now. I think he's in Dark Horse, IDW, and wherever the hell Marvel's doing with him. It's the final issue of Iron Frost. This sets up Iron Man #1 coming out next month. Big trade ad, double-page trade ad all throughout the Marvel books. There you go. I say this book title doesn't go past issue 10, so I might as well see it to the end, right? It goes past issue 10, then I'll just drop it. But it's written by Sam Humphries, not one of my favorite writers. Nova Centurion. This is a Jed McKay book. It was set up by Jonathan Hickman. Spirits of Violence #3. I think this only goes for 5 issues. I'm kind of done. Oh, what a pleasant surprise! Creep Show, only $3.99. Issue 3, but then it probably was always $3.99. I don't think they lowered the price for my benefit. So, if it was lowered. Capes, the new Robert Hickman series based in the Invincible verse. So I finished reading the 6 issues of Battle. We just really, really loved it. It really took me by surprise. So #1, I think #2 comes out next week. Here's Night Fight, KO related title, only $3.99. It's Batman versus Batman of all eras and timelines or whatever. So it's going. This is #2 of 4. Should be a fun read. Fantastic Four #6 starts with an Invisible Woman storyline. It says The Invincible Woman Part 1. Okay. Does it have to do something with Sue Storm? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. 3 issues of The Walking Dead. I don't know how I managed to do that. Walking Dead Deluxe. 125. 126. This is a Negan variant cover. That and where might I get this? It's this one, 127. It's extra thick, double-sized book, so charged you $5.99 for it. And I knew when I was in comic book shops earlier, I felt the weight of it. I said, what the heck? What's going on? Why is this issue so heavy? And that card stuff. Here's this. $6.99. Dracula. I don't know what the next Universal Monsters project is after this. And we have any idea? Because I got the Mummy, did finish the Mummy, have the Invisible Man, Frankenstein, well, I just recently read The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah, that was another one. And look, this was not pulled. It's $8.99. This is the annual EC Christmas horror book. The first one was fun. It took it took like the summer to get around to reading it, but I liked it, and I hope the second one. Maybe I should just read this on Christmas Day. I'm supposed to go hang out with my nieces on Christmas Day, and we're supposed to do like a white elephant thing. But you know, I gotta stop buying these berserkers. Keanu Reeves wrote it, and he came up. He probably dictated the story to Marjorie Liu or something. But these are too. These are getting expensive. This is like $9.99 for a book's gonna take you 30 to 40 minutes to read. Okay. Whetting My Appetite is a criminal one-shot, and this is, I think it's a black and it's a color, but it's a newsprint. But yeah, give me a date when this is gonna be dropping on Amazon, man. I'm so cannot wait for this series, man. I wish Amazon will look at doing a series on stray bullets. Who's that? David Lapham? David and his wife Maria Lapham. Are those guys Trump supporters? Are they heavy-duty Trump supporters? I had some online fights with a guy named David Lapham. I wasn't sure it was just the guy who was doing stray bullets, but he blocked me. But I know Bill Tucci is. Holy cow. Ultimate Wolverine. We're talking about comics. Why is this one $5.99? It's not the last issue either. It's not even close to the last issue. No, the last issue is number 15. Number 23 is $5.99, and I can get that because this is the penultimate issue for 24. 24 comes out, I think. Was it New Year's Eve? Let's see. 2 years in, remember what happened last year? Year one, it was Nick Fury got killed in it or something. I don't know what happens in this one. But that's 2 years in. Oh yeah, I read these. I read 5 6 last night, not realizing there was a 7th issue, so I had to go back to issue bin and pick up this one. And here, the book of the week, probably the book of the year, other than last year's Absolute Batman #1, which is going for like $110 on my hip comic now. I mean, wow. Never saw that. Didn't have that in my bingo card. Number 15 is the debut of the Joker. Why, oh why does he look like a fucking lizard or a dinosaur? Why is that? Is he supposed to be like a devil incarnate or something? I don't know, man. But I read the last few issues a couple of nights ago, man, and I'm gonna say I was blown away by it. I was blown away by the Bane storyline. It was so good. Especially the last issue, number 14, was it was something else. So, and the annual was damn good too. It's like Batman's metaphor for ISIS, like the Ku Klux Klan or something like that, and it was pretty crazy how that went down. Let's see this. Action Comics. Yeah, I like the Superboy thing. I'm gonna keep putting They should be putting Superboy on top of it. Here's another one of those things, those KO one shots. It's Wonder Woman versus Lobo. Who's doing the cover? These Frank Miller covers. They kind of look like it's Frank Miller, doesn't it? I think so. I mean, it's just getting the gist. It didn't say it's the first one doesn't look like it was done by Frank Miller. But no, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Things are weird. There you go. Amazing Spider-Man 17. Whoops. My way. Going in the Marvel pile. What else? What else is happening? Oh, tomorrow I'm getting a big box set of probably a band not a lot of people have heard of called Pineapple Thief, which they're releasing well, they released it last Friday. I didn't have the money to pick it up. I didn't have the funds to pick it up last week, but I'm picking it up tomorrow. $123. It's seven albums redone in 5.1 by the leader of the band himself, Bruce Sword. He's remixing him all his albums in surround sound now. So here's Long Shots. Here's Punisher 3. What's that? Ultimate Black Panther. It's a regular $4.99er. And we're going in the Marvel pile. There's a Vampirella. Yeah, okay, well, I shouldn't have done this one. It's a one shot. It's a Halloween shot. It's only a 32-page book, so it's regular price. It's a price of a regular Vampirella issue. So that's a good. Oh, here we go. The final issue of The Invisible Man. Whoa. Can't control my books. Looks like Independence is in the wind this week. So here's Flash Gordon, number 13. I thought 14 was supposed to be out this week, but it comes out on New Year's Eve. And so it's 13 of Flash Gordon. Written by Jeremy Adams. The same guy writes the Green Lantern. Scourge of the Serpent, the Conan special event. $4.99 book. I mean, special events, yeah, I have no problem with paying $4.99 for a special event, but the regular title, it needs to be $3.99. And here's the final book, Hulk Smashes Everything. It's only a 5-issue limited series, written by Ryan North, and does have nothing to do with Infernal Hulk whatsoever. It's a separate timeline. It's $4.99 the first issue, but the others will be $3.99. Seeing this, and I was like, okay, well, why not? Why not just throw it in there? What else did I get? I got other stuff. I did show you this thing here. I got picked up Shudder at my local Barnes and Noble, like where I get 10% off on it. You know, I might as well buy it over there because it goes towards purchase of up to $100 or more, and I get, you know, a coupon for every $100 I spend over there. And this Batman Second Night issue 2 finally came out. I think it was like 3 or 4 months ago. I read the first one, and who knows when the third part. It's only supposed to be 6 issues. So, and of course, these beautiful Savage Sword of Conan Reforged, which are reprints of black and white Savage Sword issues redone in color. It's like great. I think they're beautiful. And I can just tell this is Patrick Zurcher, who does mainly the Solomon Kane stories in there. Anyway, these are blast. The first one was just a complete blast. Okay, well, next week I'll probably be getting some stuff next week too. Since I got paid an extra $100 in my check. There was an extra $100 in my check this week, so I don't know. It was the kindness of my employer's heart or what, but I'm doing these things tonight because tomorrow night I'm going to see Avatar, new Avatar at my employer's state-of-the-art theater. I'm excited. I wish 2 people would join me. And there's going to be a Q&A afterward with one of the screenwriters, Rick Jaffa, I think. I think he did one before too. But anyway, okay. Have a nice week. I'll be doing another video. I'll be doing a video tomorrow for my new pineapple thief box set. So till then, ciao.